Interesting. I'll try Companion again. Oh, we got the 1 Peepo redeem. It is queued. So we go... I assume this still works. It's just XP, XP, shop every time. There was the one situation where we didn't get Big Bite. We instead got 2 shops, one of them being Curio. But we've gotten 2 XP every run so far. I guess go for the Insect Wing. Patrick get more experienced. Yeah, I don't know what happened with the day 1 stuff this patch. It definitely wasn't a thing before. It seems weird for it to be intended, but it might be. Because the difference between being level 1 and being level 2 this patch is so big. So it's like you can either visit a shop and be leveled, or you get to get 5 regen from Big Bite. But you either don't get to visit a shop, or you don't level.
If you have to ask the price, you can't afford it. Tell everyone you got it here.
Mm.
You want to buy that? I mean,
Yeah.
choice.
Not great. Do I even bother? I could just save the gold. Not damage.
It takes real confidence to let a kid train you. I'm impressed.
My fight isn't with you.
Why does Dooley have so many friends? Meanwhile, Pig has to hang out with a bird and a dog. Good question. Yeah, Shark Claw scaling probably gets us here. One day Twitch will figure out what ads to show people. Yeah, I don't know. It's been an issue forever. At least Twitch actually has ads now. For the first couple days of the month, I'm pretty sure Twitch just didn't have ads for most of the world.
Bravery without strength is a sword without a blade.
It's gotten a bit better, but I think on January 1st, I made like $2 on ads. It was bad. Friends!
Oh, Dooley, I'm so glad to see you again, sir. Good luck, both of you.
I guess Armadillo is a playable. Kinda does damage. I don't think I want to roll this. Could sell these to level the Chris.
This one's strong. He'll keep you safe. May the core
Am I looping yet? Nah, no looping here. Interesting. How did I discover 1 Peepo? It was just on the playlist, because I had a bunch of Marcus D albums on the playlist. The playlist used to not just be video game music. I think it changed like 2 or 3 years ago. Let's... Ballista looking at that skill. Yeah. Yeah. Does Ballista... It starts at silver, right? Yeah. If I just take a skill here. Not bad. A little bit of extra damage on the Alpha Ray. Positioning doesn't matter, other than that I want the Chris to have the bonus from the rear shielding. Is Alpha Ray fixed? I think so. It also wouldn't matter here. It was just that the Alpha Ray didn't count as a ray. But it would still buff off your core being used. Only Dooley's friends have names. Wait, do they? I guess they do. I never really thought about that. Day 3. It's gonna take chocolate. Take some more chocolate. Come on, game. Deciding to be really non-responsive today.
I have too much strength for one blade.
I think I could probably take the hard fight, but I'm pretty sure this has more gold in it than the hard fight does. And I do kind of want the gold.
I do not deserve another day.
Small and large items.
All things in moderation. Happy to exploit you. I mean, help you.
Sure. This is 15 shield. It doesn't get hasted by the companion core, so I still don't want it getting the plus 20. Guess I could move the Chris over for Walter value. Okay, it's just a base proboscis. Ugh. Gross. Charge items don't show up here, right?
Inlanders. Plump and pampered as babies. The dunes favor you, Inlander.
I teach, you learn. We're a good team.
So I have Rush. Hey, Frosty. Do I need more than 2 seconds of haste on Companion Core? I feel like I shouldn't.
You seem lighter. I think you had a break.
This at least helps my current board. Oh, I guess the Armadillo is also a trigger for Walter. Small and medium. Sure. Not Ballista. We do get a Microdave, though. Don't know if a Bronze Microdave is better than Armadillo. Most of my shield items are charging the Armadillo 2 seconds. Yeah, I don't know.
So I can buy things. Huge things.
The Armadillo also scales off the Alpha Ray. I guess Brick Buddy's a good one. We're looking for its small items. The Alpha Ray upgrade. Yeah, it started at Bronze last patch.
Good food feeds body and soul.
It's big catfish. Yeah, it notably does scale whenever anything gets haste, not just the item itself.
More fun.
Yeah. I don't know what Companion Core is supposed to do when it doesn't get Ballista. And, like, you're not going to get Ballista every game. It's kind of your only good item. Lizard works well. I tried Lizard. It was just too slow against everything. Dying to the poison. No.
Bring her
Okay,
out.
okay.
I've got another
That was way too close. Lizard works until day 8. That wasn't my experience. I had a lizard that even had some extra damage on it, and I was getting out damaged by even just like pufferfish nonsense. That was a especially weak damaging puffer board, but it seemed like lizard fell off like day 5, day 4. Bulldozer plus either Dino is good against a lot of Pig or Vanessa boards. I don't know. Every time I've played against it with a Pig or Vanessa board, it's just too slow. Maybe with Rush it's okay, but... You also can just miss your Destroy on one of the items that matters, and then you just die. It doesn't feel like a very consistent board. Not in terms of coming together, but in terms of, like, you can lose every fight. That was Crypto 4? Yeah.
From every factory and junkyard, we'll liberate every robot.
Deals damage. It's got a fast cooldown.
Now you
Maybe.
listen to Dooley, okay? He's fighting for all of us.
It's just getting cut, right? It's like minus this. Can I drop the Alpha Ray? Positioning doesn't matter. Work adjacent to core. Yeah, core is probably faster than the Aiden. Oh, wait, I can move everything, though. I guess I'm gonna have the same speed as Brick Buddy. Maybe this is fine. Maybe this is fine. Maybe you're not supposed to play Armadillo anymore. Just takes up too much space. You ramp so slow. Yeah, Armadillo's like 3-ish second cooldown. I've got 2 shield items. They're triggering at 5 seconds. Every 10 seconds, it's getting its cooldown reduced by 4. Or by 6. By 8. Math. It does go to 20% at gold. I just hate that this board does nothing into poison. I'm not even sure how to fix that other than just pray to survive for Sandstorm. Brick Buddy gets how much more? Plus 10 shield per activation. I'm more likely to be keeping this around, I think. This is getting cut for Ballista as soon as I find it. Yeah, Fiery Lemonade Stands
Academy did you attend, huh?
is, it's a thing. Nothing in stash. Was the matchbox enchanted? I heard there was some bug around, like, gumballs and enchantments. Yeah, I've been told if you give something an enchantment, every gumball buffs it. But I haven't seen that yet. Or, like, every gumball buffs specifically burn.
Make deals, not war.
Yeah, the bug might be even worse than I think. I don't know. Fiery Lemonade Stand gives +1 burn per small item. Yes. But there is also a bug somewhere with regards to enchantments.
You're not ready to accept the light. And that's okay.
It's another Vanessa. Can this please be a Trebuchet board? I don't know. I guess the Armadillo is giving defensive stance value.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies.
Okay, this is just a fair pufferfish. Okay, this is not a board. We have found the one person with less of a board than me.
You've got talent. You should put it toward nobler use.
Bear implies not a board. Yeah. Why did he have a rifle? Plus 30 damage. They have an empty space. It's better than putting it in the stash. About their day 4 ghost. It was the same board. Huh.
Any good fights lately? Oh, I do miss it.
Use the core or array. Charge this 3 seconds. This is what I hate about Companion Core. Like, if I was any other core, I would try to play this. But you just can't throw a random large item on your board. Is there any way... Is there a build to reflect opponent's damage? Not like their total damage. You can play like eels. Yeah, just your ghost always goes in the pool. It doesn't matter if you win or lose. The ghost that you're fighting is always removed from the pool, too. The ghost is only encountered once.
Use it well. Make me proud.
Okay, dude. You can go somewhere else then. No need to report. Um... Small burn item. Work on some bugs. There's not really bug problems this patch. The game got significantly more stable this patch. Could be the Aiden upgrade. I don't know if I want to play this at silver. I can play it versus the PvE fight.
Size dilutes the brain. Mind is highly concentrated.
Gold bomb squad.
Fire's remorse never. Be remorseless.
Makes a few new ones like the gumball thing. Oh yeah, yeah. Haste and charge skills versus gold tier skills. So we have starting haste. Haste freeze would be good. I have no idea what it could be. It could be any number of things. It's a weird one.
Why does Nufu set himself apart? We Sphinxians must work together. I have seen
Okay.
once before, and it bloomed into
It's the gumball thing. Apparently, if an item with burn is enchanted, whenever you sell a gumball, it buffs the burn damage. Or so I have been told. Small items, not just gumballs. Also possibly true. Despite poisons. Small and large items. Correct. It is not being mistaken for Fiery Lemonade Stand. It would be pretty hard to make that mistake anyway. Like, if you're enchanting a lemonade stand with Fiery, you probably know what you're doing.
The Grand Society of Master Merchants welcomes you. You see that, Parker? That's how it's done.
Enchanting Fiery Lemonade Stand is playing themselves. Maybe? I don't know how consistent the bug is. But maybe.
Cast aside your deathstruments!
going to want that.
Your aura guided me to what you needed.
Yeah.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Blowing up their water wheel targets. Now we just gotta, like, get them dead. The crit helps with that.
Next time, boys, less blunder, more plunder.
I'm finished with fighting, but I can help you finish a fight.
Missile should be better than Armadillo. It's less damage, but more core speed.
Newful teaches stillness. I prefer action.
Core speed, no brick buddy procs. Yeah. Cast means better damage scaling. Do I have any damage scaling? That's a thing that can happen? I didn't know you could get 0 gold from this event. Ugh. On the XP, I think. Should be fine to win this in fatigue, right?
The whole bazaar will be
The sharpening stones have twice the impact due to multicast. I mean, sure, but it's also just kind of an irrelevant amount of damage. Like, sharpening stones don't really matter. We've probably just got to beat most things in fatigue. Oh, I don't get to scale the Dinosaur here? Yeah. I feel strongly that loot was over nerfed. Yeah, probably. It really just needed to be harder to get. It didn't really need to be nerfed. It was just you were getting way too much of it.
by land folk.
Isn't Dino eating their grappling hook? They don't have enough items. It only eats if they have at least 6 items. We can get faster crit. Because for some reason this has the weirdest enchant. When you haste, your items gain 6% crit chance. Deadly Core better? No? I don't think so. Wait, is it? It might be. His Companion Core is crit different. Now, the core itself is just 10% crit chance. This is whenever anything gains haste. All the items get 6% crit. Like, this caps out the crit on, like, second Companion Core activation. A favorite moment from SPP? Not a specific moment, no. This also has wacky enchants. I think this is the only one that's wacky. Yeah, all the rest are normal. I hate this.
I can turn your minutes into hours.
Nope.
I get it. Time costs money.
Another Vanessa? Shit. I remember Good Boy, Unethical Gaming. Yeah, like, there were a bunch of comps that were cool to get together. I can't think of anything that was just, like, a moment that was all that memorable.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
At least these pufferfish boards that we're running into are not playable pufferfish boards. We got that going for us. Is this matchup terrible? Yes. But it is less terrible if our opponents aren't actually applying poison to us. This has also been the least impactful Brick Buddy I could imagine. Have every one of our fights been against poison?
Defeat does not defeat me.
It's winning in Sandstorm, I guess.
Life is urgent. Hurry up.
Don't need this. Nope. I don't know, a freeze would be cool. I need sharpen corners or something. I guess even sharpen corners isn't that much damage scaling. What do I need? What are dually skills? Are any of these good? When you use a friend, your weapons gain damage. Actually kind of useful here.
Hey, little guy. I missed you a lot.
When you use the core, adjacent weapons gain 10 damage for the fight.
I wrote this widget just for you, Dooley. Because you're my favorite.
Sort of solves a problem.
Don't have scales? I can forge some for you. You don't like my armor? I tried my
Brick Buddy and Bulldozer. Oh, Brick Buddy is a vehicle. It's interesting. I'm really not a fan of Bulldozer, but interesting with the Brick Buddy. What are the vehicle skills? If you have a vehicle, reduce your non-vehicle cooldowns. That's really good. When you use a vehicle, items gain crit chance. Interesting. I guess the only problem that I have with it is I don't know how often you want to be keeping Brick Buddy around the entire game. Like Bill, because CDR is hard to come by. He flat low his other friend CDR. Yeah, but he takes up 3 spaces.
Nothing tiny, nothing huge. All about moderation. Just toss that on my back, and I'll trot it to your door.
Okay, we have found damage. Is that burn item? Fuel rod? It's new. It's not very good.
As you free Billy, I will free
Some of your best builds just be Core Bill, Brick Buddy Aiden, then a medium damage friend of choice. I don't know, every time I run into those boards, it looks like they just fall over and die, but I don't know. Ladder's really weird right now, to be fair. It's hard to evaluate things just based on how much success you're having right now. Because the difference between, like, the average board people are playing in ranked and, like, the average board of what you would expect people to have is so different. Like, we've gotten unbelievably lucky with our matchups this run. Like, we probably should be at 1 win.
How many Zordicans did you liberate today? 1,000?
Play one of the new characters. What? I've been cycling through the characters, and I've played less dually than, like, any other character over the last month.
Go ahead, underestimate me.
I mean, this is ranked.
Fun.
Set and Pig are new. Or not, though. Dooley is just as different as the other characters were. Very glad we found this in time.
Like my crew says at the bar, another round.
That's Diamond Pufferfish, Diamond Shell. Huh. They have Crashing Waves, Cosmic Wind, low crit chance. Hold up. Okay, so they're slow to start.
Next time, boys.
Huh.
Less blunder, more
I guess just too slow to start. Don't have Oceanic Rush. Don't have starting haste for the buffer. Yeah, I just would have expected Diamond Puffer, Diamond Shell to be better. Not that we would necessarily be losing to that, but it at least would have been closer. What items do I even want? If I go dig site. Kind of boring. Other class stuff? Like what? I'm Companion Core. I don't want to put random items on my board. I'm pretty sure Metronome's the best haste item I can have here.
I would never debase my wares by haggling.
Rivet Gun. What, you would drop Aiden to put missiles next to Ballista with Rivet Gun? Is that even good? Probably. You lose a little bit of damage scaling.
Oh, I understand. Class isn't for everyone.
With all the haste, I want Carl. Over what? I'm not cutting my crit. I feel like the defenses are still worthwhile, and there's nothing else to cut. I'm not cutting the metronome. Like, I would hope that the missiles represents enough core speed that we don't need to race Carl. Yeah, like, the missiles is also starting speed. It gets the core activating faster. My race Carl doesn't do that. Get a better Aiden. Yeah, like, Aiden's okay. It's not that big of a deal. The board's already hasted. It's Brick with a golden Carl. I could see it. I'm not fully against it. It's a bit awkward with the rush. Like, you really want rush going on the missiles. Wait. Maybe it doesn't matter. It's not activating until the Aiden anyway.
Small items, small people. I love them all.
Maybe.
I'm almost sure that was a good trade.
It's supposed to be Chronobarriering. I probably am, but let's just try to ballista people. Another Vanessa. Weird. Really expected to see more pigs.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies.
Yes, it is human made.
You've got talent. You should put it toward nobler.
It's like pretty obviously human made too. I don't know where the concerns are coming from over that. A puffer next to the jelly? Yep, probably.
I've salvaged more Droidkins to join you on your... Until next time.
Yeah, like if you can't tell, then like, I don't know. Why worry about it? It's fine to push every now, right?
Clean, cool, professional.
This thing doesn't go anywhere near as hard as it used to.
It's so cold. I've been watching your progress. At last.
Shield bash. There's just no way that it's anything other than shield bash.
Power is wisdom. Something like that.
This is health food. Literally.
This probably matters if the core gets frozen. Maybe. Maybe it doesn't. Here's a pig. Can the pig beat a shield bash? Oh, it also helps with a shield bash. We might get multiple activations between cores. They are... They are immune to shield bash. But they don't do any damage. Cool. Got 2 activations before first core. Oh, yeah, that'll happen if it gets hit by the rush, right? Because the first activation will happen at 1.5, but the core still won't activate until the Aiden activates, which is when the second activation would happen on the missiles. Yeah, so it does actually matter. Alright, have a good one.
Stop resisting. Requesting backup. Now.
Bonk! The loot item's gonna miss almost every time, but there's just no upside out of the other options. So just go for the one that might do something. That was a little scary. I thought we were faster than the eye. Yeah, it's just 50G on Companion Core. Yeah, I mean, Eye is always real on some boards. People don't play Eye as much as they should, but this is not a board for it. Didn't could do that. Yeah, Scrap randomly just gives -1 cooldown to core when it's diamond. It's always done that. It used to be a silver item that when you got it all the way to diamond, it gave -2 seconds cooldown. Eye is much better this patch too. Yeah, it's another thing that rewards you for just having a random infinite lying around. A little scary. Like, Eye plays really well with the pig loops or the pufferfish loops. Dually doesn't really do any of that, though.
Sale, no sale. I want what's right for you.
No race, Carl.
Item finds its buyer. It's a relationship, you know?
Actually, I'm human. The third eye? Long story.
Space and time
Keep the
are
freeze.
and we can ignore them.
Can't really expect much better than that. Still not clicking that one. Um... Ribicon's not even better than First Aiden, right? Whenever First Aiden activates, it charges the ballista 3 seconds, versus whenever Missiles activates... I guess if it's a Diamond Rubicon, it's slightly better, but I'm losing damage. I'm pretty sure there's just no hits here. And gumballs don't really matter when I cap out my crit so fast. No feather. Okay, hopefully this is the end of the run. I don't know, my problem with Void Golem isn't that his rewards are bad. My problem with Void Golem is just there's no board that reliably beats him. Hold up, I just want to see this one again. They are... Oh... Shell needs 3 to activate? You have an enemy might just outscale the infinite. They needed Beach Ball? What does Beach Ball do here? Does Beach Ball do anything? They're already basically at ICD, right? If they're not at ICD, then it's just like move Puffer next to Jellyfish, and then they're at ICD. Yeah, like we just ramp more damage than they ramp shield. I'm pretty sure we win even if this is Diamond. We also have Shield Bash. Shield Bash is pretty good. Yeah, like those infinite boards really want to have a real clock on them. That's why I like the Proboscis version of the board better than the Pufferfish version of the board. Like, if you're playing Puffer, I feel like you need to be doing something with it. Like, you're not playing it as your main damage, you're playing it to fuel other engines. Like, we had a Trebuchet Pufferfish board that I thought was good. Just a bunch of junk. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break. Be back in like 2 minutes. When we get back, I guess it's pig time. Hope you guys stick around.